What is it gonna take to get a Method Man album with specific people, like specific production?
Now it's just more or less like I just gotta be comfortable.
You and Rock Marcy would come up with something.
He sent me some shits.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
I had to work on the Me and Havoc shit. I gotta finish it up.
I'll be quiet.
There you go.
I'll be quiet. You doing an album with Havoc?
Yes.
We've
been working on it since the pandemic. We've been working on it since the pandemic. And Havoc, you know, me with tour dates, Havoc tour dates, the power shit and all that shit, and then having to sit back on our hands for so long. I love it because it gave us a lot of time to work on more records and tighten shit up. So that's coming. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Rock. I'm gonna get the Rock. I got his math in my phone. Him, Flea, Stove God,
Rockwaller.
Rockwaller. Well, me and Rockwaller. Speaking of Rockwaller, me and Rockwaller have a little EP we're trying to do right now, but I've been pushing it back because I want to make it an LP. And it's all my favorite joints from back in the day. I got, right now, it's still #1, KRS-One. That beat. Latifah's Had It Up to Here. Queen Latifah. MC Light.
Light as a Rock?
No. Stop, Look, Listen. Stop, Look,
That was
Listen.
my second guess.
Ego Trippin'. Ultra Mag. Gotta pay fucking homage to my niggas. They put us on big time. The Joint, EPMD, but that's, you know, that's a little bit more recent. I'm not gonna say it on camera, fuck that, no. Cause I ain't do those yet, I'm gonna wait till I do them. And anybody try and come with that idea, Fab did something like that. And when I heard that, I was like, there was, and still to this day, but there was a moment where it was like, who is this Fabulous? Cause I remember from the Lil Mo days and all that shit, but who this new nigga? Like this nigga did a fucking,
the soul tapes and all that.
Yeah. Who's this nigga?
Funeral Fab.
Salute.
Funeral Fab. Funeral Fab.
Come on. Who,
I remember I drove to
Funeral
Atlanta
Fab.
just playing that whole DJ Drama first Funeral Fab joint. I was like, we didn't play nothing else.
Who lit a fire under his ass? And I felt that same way about Sean P. When I didn't even know that was Rock. I didn't know that was Rock.
Rock, yeah.
I had no idea that was Rock, and all of a sudden, like, this Sean P nigga is nice.
Yo, rest in peace to Sean Price.
So when I seen him, and this is when I was having my block and all that shit, and I seen him and shit, and I was like, yo, I've been listening, yo, you been on a fucking tear, man. What made your pen turn around like that? You know him and shit, it's like nothing, and he's like, nigga, I'm better than these niggas. And that was it. End the conversation. I was like, say less.
Accurate.
Say less.
Say
That's
less.
it.
Accurate.
That's
Say
it.
less.
That's it.
Story of my motherfucking life.
Wow.
Fuck it. Be better than these niggas. That's it. That's how I took it.
I just want to know how 50 Cent convinced you to be a lawyer.
Well, it wasn't 50.
It wasn't?
I mean, he was instrumental, and you know, it was probably his idea to even give me the look or whatever, him and Courtney or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was my decision to audition. Free will. And the fact that they hired me meant that they trust my decisions that I made in that audition, and they trust me with the part, or they wanted to challenge me to see what I could do with it. And I was not gonna squander that at all. I don't care if it was a low budget movie. I'm not gonna. At this point in moment, every time you see me on a camera, and they say action, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I know what I'm there for. It's like, and I hate this expression, knowing the assignment, but yeah.
You knew this.
Yeah.
Well, yo, can you do me a solid though?
Okay.
In the next season coming, I know it's about to get crazy. Just send me a text if you're gonna have your cheeks out again in the episode,
I know.
bro. Just warn me ahead of time.
Even if I was.
If you're gonna have your cheeks
I think I made my quota. I think I made my quota.
You sound the way these girls are going crazy.
nigga,
Like Courtney gonna write you back in it again. Niggas gotta put the phone down for a couple days when you do that shit, bro.
The timeline was disrespectful, bro. I didn't go back until Wednesday.
I can imagine this shit.
No,
I got a text like, yo, this nigga Meth in a banana hammock all over my timeline. I was like, no, never meet your heroes, not this way. No, this is not what I signed up for.
And it was across all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat.
And me, I'm so far gone. When I look at it, I see Davis McLean. I do not see me.
Yeah, well.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Banana hammocks.
But every now and then we get a little piece of meth.
Yeah, I have
like
to.
A chick walking around.
Well, I mean, for me, it's.
I remember that fucking thing.
It's translating the words on the paper, but actually being Like, that's what I would do in a normal moment.
Right.
Do that on camera, motherfucker. What the fuck? You ever see niggas that they do a movie like in the hood? It's like they hood movie shit, and you get the, like, these niggas is gangsters for real, but when the camera come on, they're like,
It's weird.
They don't act like they act.
Yeah, you're
Right,
like,
right.
And this is, but I'm like, nigga, this is why they hide
Like,
your
you
ass
froze,
to act.
'cause you
know what I
really
mean?
do- yeah.
Yeah, because you really do this. So
Right.
just really do this.
They want the authenticity.
Right. Now, this may be, I want everybody to check this out after this, but this might just be my, me thinking too hard about shit, but there's a scene in Godfather 2 where Kate is telling Michael she aborted his son and she meant to do it and da-da-da, and he hauls off and smacks her.
yeah.
Look at her
remember
face afterwards. I don't think that was
Yeah, it was
supposed to be in the
yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
I think he smacked the shit out of her on some real shit to get a real reaction out of her first and foremost, but also just, you know, and this is the shit that, not to be smacked on camera, but this is the shit that I like about acting, because somebody will turn up on you and
You gotta
the way
follow
you,
suit.
It's what
like,
the
not
scene
even
calls.
following
Follow
suit,
suit.
you gotta have a real moment
Yeah.
in that fucking moment. If you don't, you blow it.
Yeah.
You'll
Did
blow it.
Word.
You'll blow it.
Django, I was just about to say that, where he cut his hand.
He cut his hand.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there
And he
bleeding.
smeared the blood.
But see, that was an accident, right? And the
Right.
smearing the blood shit, this is him staying in the moment.
Yeah.
But take that scene in New Jack City where Wesley Snipes takes the girl, throws her, and pours the fucking champagne.
Yeah.
All right, now watch. Where there was, yeah. All right. Mario Van Peebles, who does the Hulu series, he told us this. He said the girl that was playing the part, fabulous actress, by the way, said that maybe she was nervous, who knows? He said that he hates soap opera acting, and she was giving him soap opera acting. So he pulls Wesley to the side, and he says, Wesley, I need a real reaction out of her. Can you do something for me? What you seen on that camera, that was Wesley getting a real reaction out that woman. Now when y'all watch that scene, y'all gonna watch that shit totally different.
Crazy.
Cancel that bitch.
But the director
I'll buy another one.
got what he wanted
Right.
in that scene. He didn't tell her shit. He told Wesley. And Wesley knew this. Did his 1-2-1.
Can you see yourself directing one day?
I like it, but they the first ones there, last ones to leave. I'm good. When they say rap, you should do that.
Do that already?
Nah, he want to be
You
out.
do that already?
Nah, but I like those spaces. I like being there.
Right.
Shit.
Yo,
But not because you're, but
Yeah, no, we don't-
I had a moment on Oz,
Ooh.
and I'm still green. And my opening scene, I'm in here with Lord Jamar, brand Nubians. I'm supposed to get up, something like get up, out to stab them, simple enough. We in a visiting room, and Mums, poet.
Mom's a schema, rest in peace.
I'm there to visit him. This is my introduction to the show. I'm there to visit him, but the visit is really a hit on Lord Jamar.
Right.
So we sitting at the table. Scene calls for him, we talking. He's like, he gave me a nod. I reach under the table, grab the shank, it's taped under the table, stand up, walk over to Lord Jamar, stab him. Stab the nigga. I'm thinking I'm killing this shit. Simple enough. Do it a couple of more times. Steve Buscemi comes to me, he says, slow down. I don't know exactly what he means, but I'm thinking he's saying I'm getting up too fast, maybe stabbing too fast, so the next time I did it, I kind of slowed it down a little bit. He came to me, he was like, oh, by the way, Steve Buscemi directed this shit, the Nucky
Thompson from
Yeah.
Bulwark Empire.
So he comes to me, he's like, look, this is a visiting room, right? This is your first time in here. You wouldn't be able to pull that shank from under that table that fast because you would not know where it was. Take your time. Got it. Action. I did it again. Did Steve come say anything to me? No.
No.
What he did was he went to the prop guy. He said, when you tape it under there, move it.
Put it someplace else.
Didn't tell me though.
Yeah.
Action. Got the reaction he wanted. Got what he wanted, right? And that's why I love this shit, because yes, we're grown people up there playing pretend, but the nuances of it and the just, you know, something that sparks a thought. Like, for me, it feels like that first time being in that staircase, seeing kids my age do grown-up shit.
Yeah. It's awesome.
You know what one of his dream roles is? We spoke about it before.
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige.
But that, you know.
We put it in the air. Kevin Feige.
I've been
But
putting
not
it in
even
there.
a dream role. It's like y'all don't have many black characters. Well, you probably now, but y'all don't have many black characters to choose from in the Marvel Universe. Let's change that. Now, I did, honestly, if there's still a slot, I would love to play a character in the MCU. But honestly, and I got this from Idris. When I asked Idris, I said, I heard you were going to play Bond. He was like, no, man. It's like, if anything, we can create our own characters.
I would dig Bishop though.
Yeah.
Him as Bishop in the MCU, especially with the multiverse.
They turned up the X-Men the right way. That would be dope.
Well, I mean, we've seen them turn genders different as far as MCU characters.
Right.
We've seen them change their race, things of that nature. I say just leave it the way it was, because this is what it is, and create new characters, and they have been. They have been. I mean, the X-Men were who the X-Men were, but what if Nightcrawler never joined Storm? Because the X-Men weren't, none of them were X-Men at first.
Yeah.
But they took and let all these people join in it. And the X-Men is basically a correlation between
Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
You
Yeah.
know, you got Professor X and
Rest
you
in peace,
have
Stan Lee.
Magneto.
Rest in
All
peace,
I'm
Stan
waiting
Lee.
for is when you pull up with the picture with the M on your eye.
Well, I could do that when I come back on the show. I got an actual cosplay costume. Oh. Bishop. I could do
I
that.
saw it. I saw you in the joint.
And I couldn't really fit it. Now I can fit.
But you got the build. You got the build. You got
build,
Silvers.
all that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. But honestly, like whoever they pick for that role, I will applaud it because I'm pretty sure that they trust them to do it. Right now, a lot of people are pining for the guy that played on Snowfall, the uncle. He's great. He's dope too. Amir? Oh, no, not Amir. It's what's his name? No. He's dope though. I love him on that show. And honestly, if I didn't get it, I would love to see him.
But nah, Meth.
Yeah.
Bro.
Meth as Bishop.
But that's why I put it out there. I put it in the universe like that. So if somebody do get it, this shit, the Twitterverse.
Listen,
gonna
Kevin
fuck him up.
Feige.
I mean,
Whoever
shit.
runs with it,
Kevin ain't watching. Kevin is not watching.
he watching, nigga.
I would on
Or
Kevin.
one of his Goonies is watching.
Kevin don't even read the comments on his IG.
Deathlock.
I've been
Deathlock
there.
was
Deathlock is DC.
Yeah.
is DC. Okay.
No, Deathlock is
DC.
No, he's not.
Not?
Deathlock is he's Marvel.
Marvel.
Wait a minute.
Aha.
Nah. I'm thinking of Deathstroke.
No,
I'll shut up.
Deathlock.
I'm quiet.
Deathlock. He's
Deathlock.
like part man, part machine, and he's black.
No, I'm
Yeah,
quiet.
and he's black.
He's
I'm
black.
quiet.
There's another one.
You know, and shout out to DC too, because DC is
cooking.
They're coming up. They're coming up. They're coming up real fast. But like I said, I would love to see something original, something that can create a character as iconic as a Superman, but for people like us.
That'd be
I
fine.
love this world.
Right? We had Action Jackson though. Talk about it. Carl Weathers.
Facts.
Carl, Superman. That was our
Carl
Superman right
Weathers.
there. Carl Weathers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
Carl,
show us
yeah.
what it look like,
Action
Meth.
Jackson.
You right.
50.
Yo,
You
it's
gotta-
late, nigga.
Yeah.
Like we got.
All right.
Yes.
I got one question. The last
sir.
question.
Yes, sir.
Last question. Your body in it on Power.
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
We are all amazed.
Appreciate it.
Levels. Is Ghost still alive?
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.